Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna start explaining FFUF. This tool is used to fuzz for pages, fuzz for endpoints, fuzz for subdomains, fuzz for anything. I'm gonna teach you in this video how to install it, how to install lists, which is a large word list you can use to fuzz for everything you want. And I'm gonna teach you, how to do these following things. This is the attacking web applications module on Hack the Box. This will only be used to show you how to use the tool. You don't even have to have a Hack the Box subscription. But if you have one, try with me. If you don't, it's just fine. You just need to learn how to use the tool and use the commands. Okay, first let's open up my Linux terminal. And to install FFUF, you need to do apt install FFUF, which is gonna be 9 megabytes. I already have it, so I don't have to re-download it. Okay, easy as this. Then you search lists on Google, so you can download them. Or you can do, I think, apt install lists. Yes, you can. It's 2 gigabytes, and I do have it. And then you're gonna go to the directory in which the list is, which for me is this /lists. I have the lists right here. Sorry if something isn't showing up correctly. And yeah, this is the word list we're gonna use. I think what we need to use the most is gonna be discovery. And we're gonna use the DNS one and the web content. Okay, we're gonna show you how to use the tool right now. First of all, you gotta know that FFUF uses a keyword of fuzz. This keyword will be replaced with the value from the files. Wait, let me get my terminal up. Yeah, you can see this. And you can then use like -u to add a URL, -w to add a word list, -f or FCFS to filter by code or size. We're gonna get to this later. Okay. Now let's start with directory fuzzing. Let's open up this. This one was covered in the last video. It's easy, but I think you should go and check out the last video, which is the one about fuzzing for hidden endpoints. It uses dir search, FFUF, and DNS scan. Okay, so this is our target. In addition to the directory found above, there is another directory that can be found. What is it? Okay, now we have this URL, right? To specify URL, we need to use -u, and to specify a word list to search with, we're gonna use -w. So let's type this in our terminal, -u and our word list, and then -w, which is our word list, which is gonna be lists, discovery, web content, and then you can use any of the files you're gonna see, but I like to use raft medium, let's say directories .txt. I think we need to add HTTP in the beginning. Yes, we do. As you can see, we started to get something working, which is blog, which is working. We also got forum, which was the answer of this. If you go right here to /forum, you can see it exists, but it doesn't show anything, but it exists. Let's see if I go to /forum A, it will say not found. So this means /forum and /blog exists. Okay, this is nice. Now we got the start. Let's go for page fuzzing. What is page fuzzing? It's basically the same thing, but it uses like an extension. So let's say you fuzz for admin.php, store.php, config.php, anything. Okay, now let's see. Try to use what you learned to fuzz the /blog directory and find all the pages. One of them should contain a flag. And we know this website runs by PHP because of the lab or because of Hack the Box right here. it says fuzz by .php files. I mean, you could find other files, I think, but I try to use what they told me to use. So let's get this, and now we know. Or let's stop this. Now we know we have to fuzz for the slash blog. Then let's just add it, and we can fuzz for fuzz.php, which will use file names .php right here. Let's then add it. Home.php, index.php. Okay, let's stop this. Let's try to go to slash blog slash home.php. Does it exist? Yes. Admin panel, move to academy.html, and then we have our flag, which is correct. Great. Now we go to the next, which is recursive fuzzing. What does recursive fuzzing mean? Let's say you want to find a directory inside a directory, or a file inside the directory. Then you're gonna do this, and then you're gonna do slash fuzz1 slash fuzz2, for example, and then you can use a word list for fuzz1 and a word list for fuzz2, which will search for all of the words in fuzz1. Then let's say I found slash blog, right? Then it will search for all the keywords inside slash blog using fuzz2 parameter. So let's see how to do this. It should be pretty simple. Try to repeat what you learned so far to find more files in or directories. One of them should give you a flag. Okay. Let's do, I want to do this to, let's say, slash fuzz again, or fuzz.php. Could be this. Could not be this. Maybe it's not, but let's just test it. To save some time, we know that we have slash home and slash blog. Then let's, or also slash forum slash blog, I think. So we can search simply inside the slash forum. Oh yeah, we can send, why did I do this? Because slash fuzz.php will fuzz for all of the keywords right here, which is slash forum and slash blog. These are the only ones we found. Then it will fuzz for a PHP file after it. And we did this. Okay, before we get the flag, I want to teach you something. What if we want to fuzz 1 and fuzz2? How can we do this? We can do this by specifying what the word list refers to. So if you go right here, you're gonna see in this command, where is it? Where do I have to do this? Wait. It says you do add right here dash recursion. This will use the same word list on everything. Okay. So you can add dash recursion, but then remove this, or you can do something really cool, and I like this better. You can, after specifying a word list, you can add a colon. Then let's say you want to call this fuzz1. This will be used as the fuzz1 parameter. And then you can use another thing, raft medium files, for example, or directories. It wouldn't matter. .text, and specify that this will be the fuzz2 parameter. So this will be used in the fuzz1, which is here, and this will be used in the fuzz2, which is here. And let's run this. As you can see right here, this will take so much time because it has like 89999 for all of these requests. It will take so much time. So it's better to fuzz for directories first. Then when you get this, or when you get the slash home and slash blog, you can then try to fuzz for whatever you want. Okay, there's slash server status slash CGI bin, but it will give us 403. Okay, so let's try to keep this running. It could work, but it might not work. And we know that we got flag.php from before, which is the correct flag. Now we have subdomain fuzzing. Okay. Try running subdomain fuzzing test on inline flight to find a customer subdomain portal. What is it? Okay. We're gonna keep this running for like to see if it will show up eventually. And let's try to open a new terminal. Okay, let's go to my seclists directory. Great. Now we can do FFUF -u. We know it's inline thread, but we need to fuzz for a subdomain, and you know a subdomain is like fuzz or like something .domain.com, and we add the word fuzz right here to fuzz for anything that could work, and then we added a word list which will be in DNS this time, not discovery. Is it discovery? Oh yeah, /DNS / then we use subdomains top 1 million. I like to use 20,000. You can use whatever you want, it will not make a difference, and you need to add http / yes, sorry, it's not working for some reason. Now it's working. We have blog, we have support, we have the or www, but where is it? You can see right here from the subdomain fuzzing, it asks you for one that has to do with customers, so we wait for it. Well, we know the domain is going to be customer.inlanethread.com, so you will let this run for a little bit and try to go to the next. This is filtering results, and this is so much, this is important. Try running a vhost fuzzing scan on academy.htp. Okay, what are vhosts? Okay, let's say you have this IP, for example, which we do have right here. This IP can have multiple vhosts or multiple virtual hosts, which we can use to get through or to multiple web application via the host header. Let's say I have host academy.htp. I might also have host store.academy.htp, blah blah blah, and to the end. Okay, but how can we fuzz for this? Well, if you go up here, where is it? You add this host header when you try to fuzz, and this can be used good, but you can see here academy.htp. This is we don't like. If you go to this is not a real domain. You can't visit it because it's not real. So how can we fuzz for it? Well, I'm gonna teach you now. It's, if you check right here, it says don't forget to add admin.academy or academy.htp to /etc/hosts, so that the server can oh yeah, sorry for interrupting, but we found customer, which is the correct endpoint we wanted, so this is cool. If you do /cat etc/hosts, you're gonna see everything right here. Okay, these are our hosts. We can do sudo nano /etc/hosts, and then you can add this IP. Where was it? And then add, it will refer to academy.htp. So we can, if we visit this IP, we can visit it by visiting academy.htp. So let's try to bing academy.htp, name or service unknown for some reason. The port, I shouldn't add the port right here, so let's just delete it. I should just add the IP and the domain next to it. Now if we try to do bing, it should work. No, it does not. Why doesn't it work? It should be, oh yeah, because I'm trying to fetch for port 80. Now we know the port is 31849. Let's try it, and it now works. This is or adding it to the hosts file. This means that this domain will be treated as the IP was specified before. This needs to be done before you do the vhosts fuzzing using any tool, I think. And let's try to run a vhost fuzzing scan, which we can do by doing FFUF, or let's use it in our terminal, FFUF-u, and then we add http academy.hackthebox on port 31849, I think. Let's test it or see if it's correct. yes, the host is correct. And then we add the dash h for like adding headers, and we add our host header, which will be fuzz.academy.htb. Then we can use a word list, which will be discovery DNS subdomains top 1 million, and use the 20,000 version of it and try to run it. But there is a problem. You can see all of these are existing or exist. But you can see right here, this has a size of 986, 986, 986. This means that this size may be corresponding to a fake website or fake something or a 404 not found page. So we need to filter by it. We can filter by size, we can filter by code, we can filter by anything, by do dash if. You can do dash fs to filter by size, dash fc to filter by code. And in our case, we need to filter by this size, 986. So we do dash f 986 and try to run this. It found us admin, it found us test, which is great. We found admin before in this, like it found it. It says right here. And yeah, we found admin and test. Great. We submit the answer, which will be test.academy.htb. This is amazing.